get what they wanted, which is get data on what's in the bottom, what lies underneath, because the JMSU is supposedly tripartite for joint exploration. Sabi nila, oh, lahat tayo makikinabang dito. But the problem, 75% of that area is within our exclusive economic zone. Petro-Vietnam, Chinese oil company, and our PNOC. Pag may makita daw, joint venture, paghahatian, yung lugar natin. So I objected to that. And the other problem is that it is a Chinese survey ship that conducted the survey. They had the technology, they had the know-how, and whatever they gathered there,
they kept.
They kept, and even if they gave a little, we don't know what they have.
Exactly.
But, right after the JMSU, all of a sudden they became very assertive.
Okay, all right. You were saying before we go to a break.
Yeah, there are two things I'd like to say.
Yeah.
Whoever has influence over the Philippines has the advantage of controlling the South China Sea and parts of the Pacific.
Okay, that's true though. We do, yeah.
And that's the value of our geographical location. We're very strategically located. That's why the great powers are vying for influence in the Philippines. And the Americans have the advantage. The other is that the reason why, apart from the hegemonic aims or imperialist aims of China, wanting to be the #1 superpower in the world, which is their aim, and I have something to say about that, because I learned about that in 1988 directly from China.
Okay.
Is that for perhaps 20 years they've been growing steadily, and double-digit growths have been registered on an annual basis for almost 2 decades, and it has depleted their natural resources.
I see.
So they need to replenish.
They need to expand.
They need to expand. They need to replenish. They need those resources from other countries to be able to sustain the China century.
Okay.
The Chinese century and the 21st century.
So what you're saying is a connection between what they believe to be their rights in history and the future that they want to achieve.
Yes, and then, you know, if there's one thing that very few people understand, no, is that the Chinese think long term. And in 1988, Secretary Manlapu sent me to a conference in Washington, D.C. together with Poch Macaranas. It was a conference on technology.
Okay,
and
quickly.
We were very, very impressed with the Chinese delegation. We said, we have a 50-year master plan to be a superpower.
And it worked.
And we will use technology to bring us there.
Okay.
And it's working.
Yeah, okay. We're going to take a quick break. When we return, we'll continue our conversation. We'll be right back to your questions.